Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gene, I'm JAXTWIN, and on this channel we talk tech. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to stay up to date when I drop new videos every week. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Z Flip. Now, I've had a couple weeks to use the Z Flip, and I wanted to talk about 4 areas that I think that Samsung can improve on the next iteration of the Z Flip. But before we begin, if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to stay up to date when I drop new videos every single week. Now, let's go ahead and start the video. Now, one of the first areas that I would love to see them improve on the Z Flip is this camera system. Now, you are provided with 2 12-megapixel cameras. One is a wide, another one is an ultra wide, and there's actually the Face ID or the camera that's used when you try to unlock your phone. Now, the area that I kind of wish that they would have improved on was maybe add a 3rd camera there. I know that it's a phone that's not meant for purely photography or videographies, but it would have been nice to have that extra camera there. I like the fact that with Apple devices you are given that 3rd or that tri-camera system, and I think that tri-camera system is clutch, especially in many scenarios where you're just trying to take something a little bit wider and something a little bit closer in more cases than one. So that's one area that, especially with Samsung, I have no doubt in my mind that it's not on the docket. Now, the second area here is one area that I actually heard quite a bit about, is the Face ID recognition, the Face ID system. Now, the Face ID system on the Z Flip is actually not as good as I thought. It's actually one of the weaknesses of the phone. I have just gone accustomed to setting up both my fingerprint for getting into the phone, and I've also set up my PIN in order to get through the phone, because that's how unreliable it is. I think maybe out of 10 you might get it 4 out of 10 times that the Face ID would work. So that's definitely an area that I would love to see. Now, in comparisons to my Apple devices, Apple is spot on. The Face ID on the Apple device, especially the latest ones, have actually improved quite a bit. So it's kind of disappointing to see that they did not have as great of a Face ID system here. Now, the 3rd thing on my list is a larger cover screen. Now, on the exterior of the phone, you're provided with a small cover screen. Now, this cover screen is for, widgets. It's to check quick messages. It's to actually see yourself when you are in selfie mode. So you can actually double tap the side of the camera, and that will turn on the cover screen, where you can actually start and stop a video or take a quick selfie. Now, just sticking on the backside itself, I kind of wish that they would have had this whole backside a little bit larger, or the cover screen a little bit larger. Now, there's obviously 2 options I think that they can do here. Is I do think that they can make the cover screen a little bit bigger, maybe by another inch. That would be great, particularly in the vertical aspect. Now, another area is obviously to make it predominantly all glass, like literally put all glass here, and to the right of the screen just have an area where you can put a tri-camera system. I do believe that that would help this phone tremendously. Now, not to complain, I do like my selfies. I've done a couple of vlogs with this, and I actually love the images and the videos coming out of here. It's just, again, just something that I would love to see in the next version. Now, the last one is something that I kind of wish that they would have had, or I kind of hope that they have in the next one, is different colors. Now, as you guys know, this only comes in a couple colors, and I just hope that Samsung is able to provide different colors for the Z Flip. Great phone. I just believe that there are colors that are going to be more attractive, more or less. So I would have loved to see maybe a gray version, maybe like kind of a graphite gray, or a blue, something to that effect. I love the fact that Apple has been trying different colors, especially with its budget phones. And not saying that this is a budget phone, but I love the fact that they're trying different colors. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are 4 areas that I do believe that Samsung can improve on this already great phone. Again, this phone is one of my favorite phones, one of my recommended phones of the year. It is, especially if you are an Android fan, It's definitely a camera, it's definitely a phone that I cannot recommend enough. Now, again, I just love the fact that you're able to flip it open and use it. I love the fact that it kind of limits your on-screen time more or less with that form function. And I cannot wait for the next version of this phone. But that's pretty much the video, guys. What do you guys think, though? I just wanted to ask, what do you guys think? Is there an area or areas that you'd like them to improve on the Z Flip? And are there some areas that you don't want them to improve? I know that sometimes we want companies to give us more, but sometimes what we have is already good enough. So I definitely would love to hear those comments as well down below. But again, guys, if you are new to my channel, my name is Gene, I'm JAXTWIN, and on this channel we talk tech. Definitely leave your comments down below, and as always, thank you for watching, and until my next video, peace.